tropical rainforest without rain wouldn't be much of a rainforest. I mean, all plants need water to grow, and without it, they shrivel up and die. So what about the ancient Hawaiian proverb, "Hahai no kaiua ai ka'alulau," which means the rain follows after the forest? How could that be? Well, all land plants lose water when the pores on their leaves open up during photosynthesis. And this evaporation draws more water up through their stems. With so much rain soaking the soil in rainforests, water is nearly unlimited. And accordingly, rainforest trees can afford to move and lose more water than other plants. All that water vapor rising from the forest feeds moisture-laden clouds while causing convection. Together, these effects accelerate the formation of rain, which falls to the soil and gets taken up all over again. This cycle absorption, evaporation, rain happens everywhere there are plants. However, super wet soil, fast-pumping trees, and hot tropical sun make the cycle so fast in the rainforest that, unlike other biomes, where clouds might form in one place and rain in another, all that water stays in the same region. So without the forest pumping so much water into the air, rainforests wouldn't be as rainy. And without so much rain, the forest couldn't pump so much water into the air. So which came first, the rain or the rainforest? Well, before rainforests, ancestors of trees like cypress, pine, and spruce dominated the land. But they were conservative when it came to using and losing water, so the air tended to be dry, meaning less rain. However, around 130 million years ago, a new kind of plant developed that took the risk of losing more water in return for souped-up photosynthesis. These were the flowering plants, and their risk paid off. Their faster growth enabled them to outcompete the ancestral pines and take over the tropical regions of the globe. Angiosperms lost so much water into the air that as they spread, they brought their own rain with them. And today, tropical rainforests receive more rain than if they were replaced by pine forests. In some places, as much as a meter more rain each year. That's equivalent to an extra 2.5 hours of heavy rain every week. Not surprisingly, all that water cools off the forest too, which is why the Amazon isn't nearly as hot as the Sahara, or even an East Texas pine forest in summer. But the hot, dry tropics of the past may soon be a part of our future. In parts of the Amazon, where vast swaths of rainforest have been logged or cleared for agriculture, weather stations are already observing decreased rainfall, and forest fires have become more frequent. Scientists worry that these changes will lead to ever hotter, drier, and more flammable tropics in the coming decades, making things tougher both for the remaining forest and for the people who live there. So when in drought, plant a tree. Seriously, hano kaiuai.